I'd like to write and tell you this one. Yellow, red, 9, 11. 0, 9 equals 6 and 9 equals to 15. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 1 in 5. Multiplied and added. Multiplied, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, you have 1 in both worlds. But when the 1 appears, the 1 times is always going to be less than the 1 plus. But in all the other worlds, 2, 3, okay, because they're the opposite of 7 and 8. We don't need 6, it's 4, it's the world itself. But 2 times 5 is 10. 2 plus 5 is 7. Plus is now less than multiplied, but when I go 1 times 5, okay, the number 1 only. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. It's a reverse. It's a tail. It's a tie-up. It's a lock. The magic carpet ride we go, we are going, and the carpet is growing. Honey, we need to shave the carpet. The arc, 13 AC energy, 3 and 4, the first world, the 4 corners of the circle of life with the 3 stick, the 120 degree, 120 degree, 120 degree, 360, rotating with all the 120 degrees around it. When you put 120 degree and 120 degree around it, it creates a star. It's also Y and Y, 27th letter and 25th letter. 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 equals 10 and 7. 16, bring me the light. 61, bring me Mars and bring me Mercury within the light of Earth, Mars. 13, 61, 36 is creation. G exchanges for J, creating 10 and 7. The English and the French upside down. The I world is a combination of 0, 9. 0, 9 equals 69. 69 is a reflection of 4. 6 and 4 is 10. 69 is a reflection of 1, 4. 69 is 147, and you have created one spirit world, 147 right over here, equaling to A and B, 1221. 1 month, 4 months, 7 months, 4 months of 30 days, 120. 4 months of 30 days, 120. There are 4 Venuses on here, 4, 8, 6, and 2. But in the other one, it's on and off, the connecting of the cherries. The magic carpet ride we go. It's 1361 within the light of the church. The 8th world, which is this? Under the red sun. Why? Because 3 and 8 equals to 11. 67, 77, 83, 3 by 8 is 24. 2 and 4 create 8 and 6, which is the 9 lives of the cat, number 24. So how do you get the 9 lives of the cat, 24, into the church? Well, the church, okay, is also 24. The 8 and 2 is time heaven, bringing 8 and 2 to 10. And to time heaven to the 7th gate, 4 and 3 is 7. 4 and 3 is 7. 8 and 2 is 10. 0 equals 6 equals 16. Okay, and 7. 7, and this is 10. That's 16. That is the light. 0 equals 6. So 10 becomes 16 plus 7 is 23. That is creation. 2 and 3 brings you to 2 and 3 under the creation of the red church. Bring me into a magic carpet ride. Okay? Peat, the moss, peat moss, because this is the P letter, this is the R letter. Since it's the R letter, the E is missing. Because in French, it's ER. I'm going French and English, French and English. I have to use at least 2 languages. How am I going to balance off of something? This is the light. This is where the light comes in into the ET world, world of transmission. E is the center of both worlds, of the plus and the multiplier. It is between 2, 4, 6, and 8, and it is the 4 corners to 1379. The transmission T fits in when it caps the gap over here. It also fits in as a one-face T because it goes in over here. And you create the T. These 3 and this one. These 3 and this one. T tree. These 3 covering these 2. 888. It might not look like anything real. The diamonds. 8, 8, 88 creates one diamond, 2468 on this angle, the angle we play from. This angle is the plus. This is the multiplier. Why? Because I cut the circles on my book halfway. There's no line in between here. I have a corner here and a corner here. I run from the corner. I can't run in an empty space. I have to run on one of the lines. You're going to choose a middle line that cuts through the middle. So either I cut it in half this way, 1/2, 2/2, and say, okay, the square is now the plus, or this one is now the multiplier. I divide two sides. So which way do I do it? Does this one become the multiplier and the plus within? Or can we only do it when we turn the cube? If I keep it like this, I can put my divider where? Here is a line, here is a line. There is no square over here. We need 3 areas. The only way to complete it, okay, in between the lines, okay, is when I have more than 3 areas. Let me show you. We have 2 blocks, and I can do this. I can cut it in half, right? Now watch, when I have 3 blocks, I can't cut it in half. How do I show you this? How do I show you this? I can't cut it in half. You see the dark lines? Yeah, you see the dark lines? Let me point it to you. You see the dark line over here, and you see the dark line over here? I can't go in between with a line, so I cannot make a plus, but I can go corner to corner. But in this world over here, okay, I can now go on the line, right on the line, and right on the line. And I can go, but this one I can't. So this one becomes the plus world, the 45 angle, both to the left and the right, 45, 45. Missing corners, chopped out corners. And this one becomes the multiple plus. Straight, cube. And how would you want to look at this one? Would this one be lying on a table? I'm just going to jump off from that and show you something else. No, I can't do that. Venus multiples by 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. The Venus world, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Venus times 1 is in the middle. 1 Venus gets 2 equals to 3. 2 Venus is 4 equals to 6. 3 Venus times 2 equals to 8. Plus 3 is 11. 3 Venus makes the red sun. 4 Venus equals 8 plus 4 is 12. That makes the purple heart. 4 times 2 is 8, right? Plus 4. Carry the multiplier with you because the multiplier is the worlds that multiplied you. They exist. So it's 8 and 4. This one becomes 6 and 3. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 3 is 9. This becomes 2 times 2 plus 2. This becomes 4 and 2. This becomes the cat. If this becomes the cat, okay, then this one is Mars, right over here. 2 times 2 equals 4. And 2 equals 6. Right away I see what it is, Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland brings in whatever the cat represents. And that's the communication. 8 over 6. 8 over 6 is what? 4 over 2, the dog and the cat coming out of Venus. This mark over here, it's a 3-corner to a 1. It's a 2 and 2. The separations, 2 and 2. Here is the 4. So this corner is area 1. This over here is area 2. This area is over area 4. I did not put in the other block here because this is what it is before it's doubled up. When everything gets doubled in Venus, this is what it has to look like. Why? Because Venus is here and Venus is here. 2 and 2 areas. Then Mars will be here and Mars will be here. 2 and 2 areas. Then Earth, and then Saturn will be here, here, and here, 4 areas. Then Neptune will be here, 2 and 2 areas, 4 areas. Because it's over each other, they get 4 and 4 is 8. Because they touch each other within each other, they get, well, this is the 3 times 2. They get their 1. The 1 goes into it because of the rotation, and then the Venus over here. Or we use this placket over here, the card. This card and this card. This card over here, and this card and this card. This card goes here, and the duplicate over here that goes over here. This card over here is 4, is 2, is 4. Mars is 4. The card value is 4. Then we put it here and here. If Mars 4 value, I'm just going to show you something now, because I just found something new. There's 2 ways to look at it, right? If this over here is 2 because it's Mars, but Mars is 4, do you follow what I'm saying? This area, if I use both areas, this is 4. 4 sitting in the Mars area as 4 equals to 16. Moving into this area, which is 8, 8 and there's 2 squares, which is 16. 16 and 16 is 32. Are you following what I'm saying? What I'm doing is when I make Venus bigger from 1 square, from Venus within herself, Venus is, this is 1 area for Venus, right? Or is this Venus? Venus is 2 times 2. She's a book, open to the left, open to the right, right? Venus is 2 worlds. Wrong. Venus is 1 world. Alpha comes in and passes her like this. Boom. Now she's 2 worlds. She's set up for 2 worlds. I sound like I don't know what I'm saying. Well, sometimes I get a little mixed up because I make up so many stories. She can be both worlds. When this comes in, it connects this world to this world. So this over here is Mars, Earth, Neptune, Venus, 2, 4, 6, 8. But how the numbers associate is because Venus now picks up Mars. Mars, Venus, Earth. Earth in French is said terre, T and E, E-T, Earth, terre, French and English. This is Neptune. It's the only one. Mercury, Venus, Earth, terre, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Earth is the only one that they change it. And at the same time, Mars and Earth are the only 2 planets that do not support the letter U inside of it. Man recycles. How does he recycle? What racetrack does he run? Is it the spirit of time that create Earth, Mars, Earth, terre, time? 7, 3 and 4 is 7. Let's just jump off of it. The 52nd and the 51st number. So we end up getting, anyways, we're going to just jump off this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back to the magic carpet ride. Here's where you have Earth. 52 and 31. Forget about this one. Now what created this one? What created this one? The 2 parts of the word. I'm just going to take 52. How do we get the church? We need the AC energy and the DC energy. From what? Ma. What is Ma? The letter M. The letter M. What would you like to do with it? What would you like to do with the letter M? Would you like to create I am inside the letter M? Continuation of the design. I am heaven. All I did is put 2 M's together and then a candy stick. And I have M, I have O, I have V. At the same time, I created H and I created I. And this says I am. This is your church. When you do it twice, let's see what we can create when we do it twice. Is that the way it looks? Well, I'm not a very good thing trying to do my best in front of you, and I'm looking like I'm screwing up. Where's my... So we did that. We did that. We did that. And now we have these two designs. But there's more to this, because I'm quite sure if we connect these designs together, okay, I'll end up with this design. And now I have a big M and a big W. So now I have to design the same thing, and I'm going to go on top of it. And then I'm going to do it the opposite way. And now what does it say? It can say mom. It can have two butterflies, one on each side. Now we have to continue off what's in the center. This is in the center, and what do I have? I have a fish. And I'm not sure what this design is going to turn into, but everything turns into something. Everything will have a relationship to something. The other thing I wanted to mention is that clock 72 hours, if you want to look into the Bible or read anything, when you have any number in the Bible, 24 equals to this number here. 24 hours equals to 1440. If you read number 48, this will be 2880. If you multiply 2880 by 125, it's 360 degrees of a situation. If you have 4 times this, it equals 5760, and it's the year 2000. 4, 8, 12, 13. 4, 4, 8, 9, and 6. 15. 15 plus this equals 5775 to 5779. That is the time period. That is the last cycle. 5775, that's ending this year. 3 years left in this cycle. If you take a look at this, instead of it being a fish, it looks like a man walking. The magic carpet ride. Church under the red hat. Boilermakers. Chickens and boilers. We have to get the feathers. We have to boil them off. We got to rustle them feathers. The magic carpet ride of the rooster. Stop thinking. You're going to steam yourself. You remember the red chicken? What's his name? The chicken from Bugs Bunny? He had the big red hat walking around, the big red tail. Or was it a white tail? But it doesn't matter. The chicken is an expression of man using his head. Get up in the morning. Early to bed, early to rise. Right? So we did that Bible thing. Always 432, 432. One is now. We did this August thing. We spoke. 1.5 times 9 is 4.5. Plus 9 says ace. The difference is between 1.5 times 9 and 1.5 of 2 eggs. This is an egg. 15 is the letter 0. A real 1.5 times 9. How can I explain this? Your area of 9 and another area 9. But when you get half, you get 6. Because you get that one for free. Because you already have it. It's a continuation of your own. So this becomes 2/3. 15 is actually 555. 3 perfect worlds, 555. In order to get this right, it's 1.5, 555. It's the only one that can do it, right? No. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 5 worlds of 3. 5 worlds average of 3. So I'm just talking about the effects of thought. The cube is 14. One time around this, 3 cubes high. 1, 2, 3. 42. 1 cube in each corner. 1 for the tail, 1 for the tail, and 1 for each ear. 3 cubes. But now we need 2 on the ground for the earth to be grounded, touchdown. Total of 5 cubes. 5 cubes times 14 equals to your 70. Plus 2 cubes for your east walking into your west life, 4 and 6. 1.5 times 4 is 6. 5 cubes is now 7.5 cubes. 5 cubes 5 cubes is now 7 cubes. Plus 5, the one area you walk within. 4 cubes, excuse me, let's take out the center. 4 cubes plus 6 cubes. 6 cubes is 14, equals to 84. You walk with Pluto on Neptune in Mars through the body of Mercury and the birth spirit of Mercury and the mind passage of Pluto. Or maybe is it mind control of Pluto? What I did want to talk about is Barney. Barney has green and he's purple. He represents number 9. He also represents number 10 when you're riding him from the saddle. He also represents the 6 and the 14 and the 8 because of the difference between 6 and 14. 6 plus 8 is 14, and it's also in the pool ball representing the 7th gate. 6 and 8 are the spirit of 76, which is the passage 5x5 electric company. I'm saying this quick because otherwise I'd have to go over everything very minuscule, and I've done it before. If there's any questions, you can ask me. And there's a cat over here that just got out, so we're going to have to put him back in the room, the little guy. Look at that. He's waiting for you. Where were we? Now, if we have 9 cubes, it's 9 times 14. 9 by 10 is 90. 9 by 4 is 36. 126. A, B, D. Why don't I say C? Because A and B is C, but it is not D. D is another B. I need to do A, B, B. If I get A, B, B, A, I get Father. If I get A, B, D, I get the Sun. Why do I get the Sun? Because I got the 4 corners. I get the Sun that comes within. But if I got A and B, I just got A here and here. 1, 2, 3. Yod. 5, 1, 2. I only got the mind, the Father. The E-world mind for memory. When I put together this corner and this corner and this corner and this corner, I got the 4 corners. I bring in the Sun. The Sun is not alone. It's a package deal. The Sun, the Moon, the skies, the fire, the wind comes as a package deal. It's a package deal. Bring me the whole Sun. Number 14 comes in. So what happens? You have 8 times, right? 14, which is 80, and 4 is 32, is 112. 8 times. And now 112 minus 14 equals to 98. 9 times 8, 9 plus 8. Why am I minusing it? Because 9 does not go on the outside. 9 goes in the middle. 9 is in the middle. Not on the outside. 9 and 5 are the same. 1, 5, and 9 are the same. In fact, there's only 7 times 14. And then 2 times 14. The 2 times 14 make the 28 moon and sky. The 6 times 14 equals 84 Pluto. And the 1 times 14 equals to 98, matching the 2. Why don't I count the other one? Because the other one starts at 1, and it's already coming into you. It's on the minus side. It's the gateway. It's the cube that is the gateway. It is the hole in the other gateways that associate all the doubled corners. It's nothing, but it's all hooked up and linked to the secondary system. It could also be just what's inside here, that cube that turns and redirects all the lights. So you get 6 by 14, 84 Pluto. You connect Neptune and Mars. And then you get 2 times 14, 28, the moon. 16, bring me in the light. 2 times 8, 16. 84, 28, 2 and 8 is 10. Bring me into light. And 16, bring me into light, bring me into light. Bring me into light within 10. 16, 16, 32. Creating of Aleph, 5 and 6, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3. 28. So we actually, the reality is it's 4. I'm not going to go there. It's 4 and 2, if you want to count it. The first 3 can go into the first 12. 4 can go into the first 12, and 6 can go into the first 12. 6, man's creation, times the first 14, because that is the around the cube. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking around the cube. Four sides together are 14 for opposite sides. So that's where I get the 28 moon. 2 times 8, 2 plus 8 equals to 26. Then it equals to 20, which is 46, east-west rotation. East-west rotation is 4 and 6 in numbers on the number pad. They run into each other, so they have to, they quadruple up whatever is on the outside, do they not? This becomes 16, this becomes 24, equals to 40. They're living the half-life. They cut everything in half, or they multiply everything by 4, making it whole. I usually don't like to say it that way. Usually that's your own perception of how you want to work that, because there's many scenarios, and one scenario you're going to say yes, and the other scenario it can't be yes, because you're working a different scenario. You're asking a different question. So I'm not sure where we were right now. Top of the cube, bottom of the cube, what turns inside is the rotation that tells the top. If the top tells this one turns and tells the bottom one. Or this one gets all the incoming and it splits it between these two worlds. 484. 313 equals to the 7 world. 16, the light within the light. 484, because this is the numbers for space. Okay, 32 the doorway, and 12 the spirit coming in, Abba. Okay. 484, 16, 626 equals 10, 10, 10, 14. This is the light, and this is the transfer of the light. It's the letter N, and across the light from one corner, up, through the center, over, and back up is the letter N, P, and N. This was 16 and 23. This one is the center light, 9, 5, 9, 9 and 4, 5 and 8, 9 and 4, all 13s. This is the skylight. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is Aleph. 5 and 6. And 16, 56, 66, 72. This is the time, 5, 9. This is Neptune's time. That is the number to Neptune and Einstein, the theory of relativity. Over here is 48, is 12, is 12, is 12. 4 plus 8, 4 plus 8, 4 plus 8. Over here is 31, 62, 95, 4, 8, 14, 12 and 14. You know what it is about 12 and 14? It's that 12 and 14, 14 by 12 equals to 2016. This equals 04, this equals to the purple ball. Purple ball, AC energy. This equals to 8. This is part of transmission, the T letter, splitting between the two worlds. Abdullah. This is again area space, 59. This is in Neptune, Einstein, 1776. This is the 14 that is on the cube, how it is transmitted off the cube. This equals to 26 split into the Venus world. 6 is the dog pound, the Saturn light, the Saturn skies. 26, 46, 56, 62 back into Venus. 62 and 6, 28 equals to 68, which inside Neptune, inside Saturn, and the mind of the cat, the mind of man. 86. This is what 484 does. Why do I show 3 levels? The top level, the middle, and the bottom level. The 8 is split between 2. It's 12 above and 12 below. 12 above and 12 below. 12 above and 12 below. It's 24, 24, 24, 72. The next one is the leap year. Just turn it upside down. It's the same. Is there anything else in here that I did not do? So this was all about the magic carpet ride, the leap year, and like I said in one of my last videos, you see what this is? This is if we have the canals, because one water is lower than the other one. You know what I'm saying? They're tilted against each other, and they run, and they tilt against each other. Imagine if France was over here. See this piece over here? Okay, this is you, and you want to go to France, and France is over here. So what happens is, whoop! Look at that. Well, hold on a second. we move we move the island of 2, 3, 4 million people, and it's certain. Oh look, we're near Cuba. It's only a drive away in a boatway. Oh look, we're in the Middle East. Oh look, we're near France, and just 2 islands, so we no longer really have to fly anymore. Anyways, Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. It was a long one, but thank you for watching.